I have recorded this thing like 3 times now, and this last one didn't record any of my audio. So, Gray Zone Warfare, we got early access to it. We got early access to this night mode and everything like that. The day-night cycle looks great. But what everyone is worried about, obviously, is number one, the performance. Performance sucked when it first launched. Okay, there's no way around that. So, you know, that it is what it is. The second is the AI any better? Or are they going to see you? I want to test that at night. Looks like it's about 448. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do night one. Oh, would you look at that? There's different servers. So we will be able to do night one. We're going to test the night AI and see what they do. And you'll be surprised. That's all I gotta say. Real quick for performance, take a look at it before. You could see that, like, especially ADSing with an optic, it's gonna be, you got low frames, right? You got about 30 FPS. This is with DLSS off for me. I'm running at 1440p. I'll put my specs down below so you can see my rig. It is a pretty beefy rig, but I am running at Epic as well. So 30 FPS is not playable. However, when you do the same thing with this latest update, it jumps about 40 to 50 frames or so. So looking down the same road, looks great. I'm happy with it. I hope you're happy with it. A lot of people are going to be happy with it. So let's hop in to a night mode so I can show you some of the cool things that they've added. There's a whole list of things on the screen right now that you can see. They've added like 7 new weapons, 22 new missions and stuff like that, but none of that matters if the gameplay isn't good, if the AI isn't good, because before, you know, you could shoot them 6 times with a 7.62, or they'd see you from 100 meters away when they're not even looking at you. Just some weird behaviors that hopefully are going to be fixed here. Again, you're going to be surprised because the night mode is pretty cool when it comes to that. Also, I want to show you some night vision stuff and then a few new things that they've added, you know, canted aiming and stuff like that. So let's get a different server and then we'll show you the goods. All right, so as you can see, it's becoming dusk, which I think looks fantastic. But one of the things that you'll notice at the top right is my frames are way down. That's because while I was hopping into this and sort of waiting for nighttime, I realized that if I go under settings and graphics, when I was doing the testing, I had the frame generation on. So that changes the number pretty bigly. So, you know, you're going to still have to play with frame generation on. Depends on how much that affects you. For me, not a whole lot, since this is primarily a PvE game. It's not that big a deal, but just something that you should be aware of with the testing. Just so you have that information. Didn't want to hide that from you, but I just noticed it. Also, if you find this content helpful, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button down below. Most people don't check their subscribe inboxes. You hitting that helps this video go out, and also doesn't really matter to you because you don't check your subscription inbox anyway. So let's get into a night mode. Did I sell it? All right. So as darkness is starting to fall, I want to show you a few things when it comes to night vision, because you're gonna want to know this stuff. Okay. So as we go into the vendors here, you can pick up night vision from Handshake. You've got these. You also have to have a mount, and you got to have a helmet with a mount on it. So you can get all this, the very first vendor here, so you don't have to worry about that too much. And then you're going to want to go to Gunny, and you can pick up some lasers and flashlights. So there's an NC Star flashlight, NC Star laser. We're going to pick both of those. We're going to put one on our Glock, and then we're going to get ready for the night vision. I'm going to show you a couple different ones when it comes to our night vision. I've got the PVS 331A. That's one of them. And then I've got the PVS 7. So again, you've got to have the mount for it in order for it to work. And, you know, it's always kind of funky when it comes to this. So let's take a look at, oh, okay, just had it in a weird spot. So there we go. Put that on, put the bad boy on. This is dual tubes. This is kind of dual tubes as well into a mono tube, but as we put that on, it's still a little bright right now. Ooh, we've got a different optic, but there is a point shooting, and we've got an IR laser here. Okay, we do have a new optic here, and it's the, I believe it's new. This is the, oh shoot, what's that called? Oh no, what's it called? I can't think of it. The Voodoo, golly, a Voodoo scope. I think that's new. I could be wrong though. I didn't progress super far last time. So we do have that on there, but just because it sort of gets in the way of point shooting, which is new, I think I'm going to take that off and not even worry about it. There we go. Since we're going to go all night vision, I don't really need any like type of hollow sight or anything like that. Though this iron sight is kind of off, isn't it? That is not centered. Does it hit where I want it to? Yeah, I guess so. But we've got the canted and then the night vision, yada, yada, yada. We've got a flashlight on our Glock. Looks good. Still, we're doing a little bit of the Glock lean with that. It stays in canted, but there we go. How could I forget? Forgot the other night vision. So these are not like fantastic. Just a single tube there when it comes to like ADSing and stuff like that. So your FOV is obviously way lower than normal, but it is an option for you. It's just not an option that I'd want to choose. The last thing I want to show you, sorry man, there's just a lot to this here before we get into the AI testing. It's got emotes, so this would be a good way to troll your buddies, troll the enemy team. Just sit down and that's it. Or if you want to get, you know, little like spicy with them, you can give them the old thumbs down. Nothing's more disrespectful than the old thumbs down, right? Okay. Oh. All right, so let's go. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to fly to Alpha 2. We're gonna pick up the supplies. That's like one of the first quests for Lab Rat. You can see. Oh, and then we're gonna head to this area for an LZ. And if you remember, there's going to be a ton of different LZs now. They've added a bunch more, but it looks like only 4 helicopters, 4 per team. So that could be a little bit spicy. I don't know how that's going to look, how that's going to turn out. We're just going to have to see in testing. But we're going to start going to Alpha 2.
Roger, Raven is in the air and heading to base.
And then once we get up there, I want to show you the difference between like engaging AI in the daylight or in the, I guess, the moonlight, and then engaging them in the like the shrubberies as well, the dense forests, because there is a difference. They do behave quite differently. I'm really excited for some PvP engagement with this, I think, as well. All right, gonna land. We're gonna get some close quarters AI in here, see how they can see us, if they can see us. We've got our nods on. Oh. Let's pick that one. Ah! Yeah, let's do that. Let's turn our flashlight off. There we go. Woo! Okay. You can see. Looks good up there. Alright, let's get going. It's kind of difficult to see, but you can also see that you have, you know, you can kind of see some in the edges as well. Frames are looking okay, especially with that frame gen. But no crashes. I haven't had any crashes. That's the main thing. You know, that is the main thing. All right, I'm not like a huge fan of this. What's nice about night mode is even though, you know, it's dark, you can still kind of see. So I'm okay with that, but it is much easier to see with this here. Can I? Yep, you can hold your breath. You can hold your breath with the canted sight, which is cool. Anybody else? Oh! Oh! You missed that. I'm gonna replay it because it was so cool last time I saw it. Anybody else? Oh! Oh! Pretty cool, huh? Just a falling star. Just something nice that I didn't expect, you know? So that's cool. Do we see anybody? Okay, just in case, we're gonna go rock and roll mode. Make it up to this. Now, with nods, one thing that you have to know... Oh, what? Oh! Okay, so I guess that's one way to to test how they do in the darkness there. Dude didn't see me at all. He didn't have a flashlight or anything. Most of them will have a flashlight on their vest. They don't have them on their guns or their weapons or anything like that. So just be aware of that. Man, that guy didn't see me at all. Didn't hear me either. So... but that's not the case with everybody. I don't want you to think that every AI engagement's going to be like that, because it certainly is not. Because we're gonna come over here really quick, and you'll see how it differs there. We got to get over this wall. If you don't know though, night vision really it zooms in a little bit. Okay, so your FOV is seriously limited because you can see here, like I've got all this space, but only a little bit of visual with this here. So let's see if we can approach this thing quietly. And let me cough real quick. All right, had this cough for like 3 weeks here. Okay, and down. I don't see any flashlights moving. It is unfortunate that you can't take the flashlights off them, or that you can't put a flashlight on your vest like they do. Gotta get into this room here, hang on. I hear someone walking. There we go, good headshots. Clean. One thing that you'll notice too, I think this guy is gonna be inside. There we go. Move like this here. There we go. Ooh! Let's check this. Let's turn on our flashlight. I don't think that he's inside. I think that guy came out. Yeah. So there's that. We grabbed the supplies, you know, typical stuff, typical engagements. We can loot them here. You can see where they died, how they died. I think that's new. I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure that's new. But let's, now that we have that stuff, see if there's anything in here. Keys, by the way. Oh, wait. Here's another thing. You see this down here? That's the durability. Okay, that shows you, I mean, if your gun is going to degrade or not. The traders, they can, you know, fix your weapons. So you're gonna want to keep an eye on that. Hopefully it won't be too big of a barrier. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to edit that nonsense out when I don't have any time for that, man. It is now like 11:15 at night. This video can go live tomorrow at 9 a.m. and I just haven't gotten a chance to work on it a whole lot until now. So, and then I recorded an hour, and here I am. This is embarrassing, you know, man. Just sad. My wife, my sweet wife, she's at least, you know, she's supporting me. She supports what I do. She asked me if I wanted coffee, and I said, no thanks. It won't take that long. Just find yourself a good wife. He who finds a wife finds what is good. All right, so this guy, let's see how close we can get before this guy can see us, because we're out in the middle of here. I don't want to get too close because I still want to do the exfil here. We're gonna do our flashlight. Now, I mean, if someone's pointing a flashlight at me, I'm checking what it is. I'm not just gonna stand there. Anyway, let's go get to the exfil. You can see the little fireflies there. Little gangster Glock action, but you got fireflies. Just some nice additions. Really cute. All right, there's the Alpha 3 zone. So that'll be our exfil. But first we want to go into the jungle here because it's really, really dark. This is the moonlight. Looks good, but once you get into there, it'll be really dark. I wonder if there's real constellations here. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Someone else can figure it out and then let me know. All right, up here's the shack where they're supposed to be. So we're going to put on our MVGs here and see sort of what we can get into, how close we can get. I want to test if they remember, like, if you can lose them in the grass too. Last I remember, that when they shoot at you, they shoot at your last known location. So they'll hit some shots, some random shots there. What's that guy doing? There's one. There's two. Is there another one? Yeah, there's another one. Where you at, homies? Oh, he's coming around. So if we go over here. Oh, jeez, the logs, man. Night's hard when you've got those logs down there. Let's go right here. See if he can see us. Again, they should check my last known location there. Here, let's make sure they can see us first. All right, we hit them once. We gotta come this way. Okay, so I'm facing him. Okay, so that guy's just dumb. Okay, to be fair, I mean, I'd be scared, but I would definitely run inside. I wouldn't wait out here, but again, you can see those lights are on their vests. So, there we go. There we have it. We'll get out of here, I suppose. You saw, again, with that other guy, I was super, super close. So, thank you so much for watching. If this was helpful, if you enjoyed it, give me a like, okay? If not, a dislike is fine. If you enjoyed Gray Zone Warfare, that's coming the 27th, that will be out for you to play. So until the next one, blend in until you need to stand out. Pray for me.